I'm calling on people to vote for Bill Bonnar, Scottish Socialist Party, on Thursday the 5th. The Scottish Socialist Party is the only party that for 25 years in this area have put up a socialist opposition to all shades and colours of Toryism. We campaign for the rights of workers and their families from the cradle to the grave and from the picket line to Parliament. We've argued for universal child benefits that match the real cost of child rearing. We campaign for free quality nursery places for all children. We campaign for decent education to be invested in instead of trident weapons of mass destruction. We believe at the age of 16 that people should have either a job on a decent wage or an education or apprenticeship on at least a decent minimum wage of £16 an hour, £15 an hour. And we're campaigning for measures that would transfer wealth from the rich to the rest of us. A £15 an hour minimum wage at the age of 16, regardless of age, and with equal pay for women. We're campaigning for free public transport, which would save the average worker at least £27 a week just on bus fares getting to work. That's £1,400 a year, and would also combat not just the profiteering by First Bus and McGill's and Stagecoach and the subsidies they get from public funds, £400 million this year alone, but that money and their profits could be funded instead to provide free travel for all, to combat poverty, social isolation and car pollution. If we want to end pollution and combat the climate crisis, we have to provide a viable alternative for people, and that is free public transport for all. We also argue that as well as decent wages, workers should not have the drudgery of prolonged hours, but we should have, as a first step, a 4-day week on 5 days pay, as a way of sharing out the work and ending the levels of overwork and stress. We believe that sick workers should have the time and ability to recover from their sickness. We pioneered the idea of full average wages for a sick worker and a statutory sick pay level of £320 a week. That we argued for in our own unions, myself included. I moved that successfully to be the policy of the Scottish TUC, and for abolition of 0-hour contracts replaced by a minimum 16-hour contract for all workers who want it. I fought for that and won it as a union workplace convener, and then got adopted as the policy of the entire Scottish trade union movement. So if you want a workers' party, a party of the working class and of their children and of their families, vote for the Scottish Socialist Party and reject the parties of the rich and big business. Vote Bill Bonnar.